Hello everyone and welcome back for another episode of Diablo 3. I was doing a little bit of reading about stone gauntlets in between episodes. It looks like the attack speed reduction is entirely supposed to happen, taking you all the way down to 0%. People get around the movement speed problem by using either the invigorating gemstone, which we haven't found yet, or crowd control immunity things such as Akrat's Champion getting you around that issue. I was thinking that we could potentially run the invigorating gemstone, so we'd end up like swapping Bane of the Powerful over for invigorating gemstone, and then over here instead of Bane of the Trapped we might end up with Pain Enhancer, trying to go for bleeding things around us to improve our attack speed if Gorgok of Swiftness isn't working. Plenty of things for us to think about. Obviously we're not going to do it right this second, and in terms of what we are doing, we're going to carry on grinding out some gems. I think gems are where the money's going to be for us, and we do have a Greater Rift Keystone, so yeah, let's hop on in and we'll remind ourselves how to play. It has been a couple of days since I ran around as the Crusader, so I might be a tiny bit rusty. That being said, it's not the most difficult of characters to play. Now, the difficulty of us potentially moving away from Bane of the Trapped is we would really lose a lot of our damage output, like a very high percentage. So I'm kind of loath to do that. I do like the idea of us getting more cooldown reduction and trying to go for maximum Akrat's Champion if we can. But that in itself is a bit of a gamble for finding the right items. So who knows? Suffice to say, we need the Obsidian Ring of the Zodiac before we can even consider that. And until then, invigorating gemstone would probably do as a stopgap, if nothing else. Our damage output at the moment is okay. Bear in mind we do still have a couple of items that we're missing from our build, so there's plenty more damage to come in the future. And actually, thinking about Akrat's Champion, it wouldn't necessarily need to be 100% uptime on it. I would like 100% uptime, don't get me wrong. But it wouldn't need to be there because we're not going to be in combat all the time. Okay, not really seeing much in the way of elite mobs in this bit. Bang! Shotgun does its work. Yeah, we really don't have much progression due to lack of elites. But we have made it to Garrigan level 300, which is lovely. It makes such a satisfying thunk when it goes off as well. It's like, pa-chow, pa-chow. Making sure that we've got everything done. Yeah, a couple of elites have really sorted out our progression. Yeah, let's push on through. Ooh, channeling pylon. That guy survived because he managed to get his shield on. That's the only reason he survived. And he didn't survive for very long. Seeing the billions and billions of damage going around. Let's open this up. Can we open this up? There we go. Let our friend in. Did he just attack someone through that? Yes, he did. That's a little bit cheaty. I don't mind cheating when it's on my side. But obviously, you have to pay attention to it, just in case they ever decide they're going to turn on you. Yeah, the extra damage reduction that you get from Stone Gauntlets, I think it's something like a 75% damage reduction once you take into account all of the extra armor that you're potentially getting added on. So it's not something that we would want to turn down unnecessarily. It's just all about that attack speed issue. Okay. Got a couple of swings on me. Ooh, look at that. A new weapon. And Pain Enhancer. Amazing. Well, we can have a look and see what Pain Enhancer actually says. So Pain Enhancer, critical hits cause the enemy to bleed. That's fine. Blood Frenzy, 3% attack speed increase for each bleeding enemy within 20 yards. 20 yards is pretty big, and our critical hit chance is massive. So while this is potentially giving us a 15% attack speed increase, if we were to use Pain Enhancer over here, that could really, really kind of take the edge off. So yeah, let's start boosting Pain Enhancer. And I think we'll go for Pain Enhancer as our third item. It doesn't mean we won't be going for Bane of the Stricken, so our legs, when we get much further into the game, might not exactly be fine. You know, we might kind of stall in terms of progression, but we'll give it a go and see how it feels. Lots of points. They're going in Wrath, they're going in attack speed, going in armor, and they're going in life per hit. That is a good looking weapon. It's a shame it doesn't have cooldown of skills and resource cost reduction. Really, it's all down to that extra vitality. We'll keep it as one to reroll. I prefer our current one, despite the obvious benefits of this. Yeah, if it had reduces all resource costs by 10%. Actually, you know what? Let's give it a reroll, because the strength is enough for me to be intrigued. So we'll turn that vitality, hopefully, into skill cooldown reduction. Okay, so we're losing a 1%. No, we're losing a 2% resource cost reduction. And that's it. I think that is a fine side grade. We'll call it a side grade, it's not an upgrade. I think all of these are basically going under the hammer. Let's double check. In fact, so this is a potential for us to re-roll when we have the resources. Littlest Wall is going under the hammer. Last Knee is going under the hammer. I think that's new. Do we have a hack already? I thought we did, but maybe I was mistaken. No, I was mistaken. Okay, so Hacker's coming across as well. Golden Flens is also new. Yeah, a whole bunch of new things. And gold skin. There's a gold skin, so that can go under the hammer. I'm going to pull Pain in Heart. Sorry, not Pain in Hearts. I'm going to pull Bane of the Powerful out now and put this in so that I don't forget to actually equip it. It does mean we're going to lose some damage output after killing elites, but that's not really going to be a problem for us. All right, let's ask Kadala for some braces, and then I'll do the salvaging.
See you soon.
Someday, perhaps.
Nah, she's not feeling generous. Maybe I should have done rings. Okay, Ring of Larceny goes. This goes. That goes. That goes. That goes. And then we're going to run a regular rift. In terms of things that we have to do, we've got to do a set dungeon, we've got to do Siegebreaker Beast and Azmodan. I'm not going to do them right now, we can do them at any point. I want to work on getting our equipment properly set up. You know, so that we feel almost invincible. Now, that 1%, sorry, that 2% change in resource cost reduction is going to make a difference to our Wrath level, so it will probably affect how effective Aquila Cuirass is for us. But hopefully we won't notice too much of a difference. Not a particularly visible area that we're in this, but yeah, all we need is just to get the keystone at the end. There we go. Give me all these. Yeah, so with the different theory crafting as we've gone through, we're trying to adapt our build to what we've got. I do like going in without like a completely fixed plan, and because this is something that I've not really tried before, there's been so many unknowns in the build. You know, having to make switches and even do like a little bit of research now and then. It does keep it interesting for me. And I do like that stuff like the Stone Gauntlets, I've not used them before. I've been playing Diablo for years, but there's just never been a reason for me to. I haven't done a build that's had them in. So I'm getting to try out new mechanics even now. So let all those explosions go off, get the death breaths. Splat, splat. Come back here. There you are. Just see the guy fly up into the ceiling and then falling sword on them. Oh. Seriously, but falling sword Crusaders are by far my favourite ones. It's just so much fun for so little effort. It's like the thing that keeps on giving. Okay, I need things to actually kill. There we go. I haven't even used Akarats yet this this rift, so you can tell that the Garrigan levels we're getting are really giving us that extra survivability that we so desperately needed. I'm still astonished at how quickly we are going up through these levels. Let's get right up next to him. Ooh, two-handed sword. That's the gift to... No, that's not the gift of Solara. Oh god, we're stuck. Okay. Let's... Waller's getting in the way. Obviously not keen on them. There's a sword and something else up there. Chest armor. Let's grab this, and I'm gonna get a speed pylon. Oh my god, I can't pick up everything because it's all moving too quickly. Right, Rift Guardian is up this way. Or was up that way. Rift Guardian is dead. 2 Greater Keystones, a two-handed sword. We got so many things. Right. Are you happy holding them off while I head back to town? Look at him just smouldering and growling in the corner. Right, let's ID all this stuff and see what we've got. We've still got 3 levels just from that. Stalker's Decimator. So your melee attacks, throw a piercing axe nearby. It's an okay weapon. It very quickly loses its must. Oh, obviously that's better than the Arm of the Kind Regent. Ingeom, I love Ingeom. Skill cooldowns reduced by 9 seconds for 15 seconds after killing an elite pack. It's a pretty huge reduction, especially because it happens up. Ooh. Reduces the cooldown of Heaven's Fury by 48%. I didn't think we really had a cooldown. Oh yeah, because our cooldown is removed. That makes a lot more sense then. So that's no use to us whatsoever. And Warmonger can go under the hammer. Right. So Ingeom, you're actually going in this page. And that one is going in there. Okay, Kadala. Braces?
Don't forget, luck always
Someday,
changes.
perhaps.
How about some upgrades just before we salvage everything up? Can we afford to upgrade anything? No, not yet. I guess we're salvaging everything up then. So many resources. I'd love to just buy some Veil crystals and stuff. It's one of those things where it's always tempting to just run out in between episodes and farm materials. Because if you think about it, we've not got many of these. We do have a lot of arcane dust. So if we go over to Kanaya's Cube, I believe you can... Yeah, convert arcane dust. Yeah. So we can switch the materials over as we need. You know, it's just effort. So let's head in and let's put it up to 63 actually. Yeah, I'm feeling pretty chipper about our survivability, he says. Immediately hitting a big ass pack as soon as we come in. I mean, we're fine with it, of course, but... Definitely not the start that we would have expected. And I think going much above this would be kind of dangerous without us having some more damage reduction, either from Unity, or any of the other potential solutions that we've got, like Stone Gauntlets. Okay, he's gone. I do see a shrine that we'll be able to get. Or pylon, I should say. I'm assuming it's a pylon. If it's just a shrine, then it won't be nearly as convenient. Yeah, power pylon. Ooh, back out from that explosion. That explosion is going to be pretty nasty. Let's embiggen ourselves for a moment. I'm feeling particularly powerful right now. Reinforced by our buddy Crusader. It is slightly mental looking at how quickly we're going through all of this, but I think that is part of the plan of this. Oh, geez, we are taking a bit of damage from all those ranged mobs. Let's get them killed. I think that's part of the design for this season. Although it probably wouldn't be the same with other characters. Yeah, the ranged mobs are really hammering into us. Make ourselves big because we took quite a bit of damage there. I probably should be trying to blind some of these ranged guys actually. But you know, by the time I get into them, they're dead. He died so quickly he didn't even have a chance to despawn. We've got a shield pylon now, so I don't need to worry about it. But yeah, by the time I go in, I'm probably hitting the shotgun button.
Not yet.
So then it becomes not so much a question of should I be blinding them as, they're already dead. If we're quick with this area, we might be able to get the Rift Guardian out. Before our shield runs off. I don't think we will actually. Ah, yes. Perfect. We've got just enough time. Took 2 shotguns. Good selection of stuff. Invigorating gemstone as well. Awesome. And another shield. So invigorating gemstone, you're immune from control impairing effects when it reaches rank 25. So it's pretty good for that. But I think we'll stick with Akarat's champion and we'll try and get Pain Enhancer to assist us on this journey. Don't know how practical it's going to end up being in the long term, but we'll give it a go. So down here, level 324. Look at that, 3 more in life per hit, 3 more in armor, 3 more in attack speed, and in maximum wrath, of course. So our attacks are up to 1.43 base, which is pretty nice. It's just not as good as the current one, but we can re-roll it, so we'll keep it. Oh geez, that Ingeom, that's going up here. That's going to be a very happy one if we ever decide to go that direction. The rest of these I think can all get salvaged up. I think we've already got an Arcstone. No, we don't. Okay, Arcstone. Omni Slash we've definitely seen. Dovu Energy Trap, I think that's new. Thunder Fury's new. And Invigorating Gemstone, of course, is going to come across here. Yeah, Healing Received Up. It could be pretty good in builds where you're constantly trying to heal every single microsecond. I think that's my only dislike about things like that.
Such a brave soul.
Right, so we're going to go with Braces.
What a steal.
Someday, perhaps, when I'm rich.
Well, at least we can afford to upgrade one of them now. So, upgrade rare item. This is Wazichian armbands. Of course it's Wazichian armbands. Goodbye Hornback, so goodbye Omni Slash. Goodbye Wazichian armbands. Let's get back in and we'll do another rift.
Embrace your power and you will survive.
That worked. It does feel a bit more dangerous at 63, as you would expect, you know, being a higher difficulty level. But it actually feels dangerous, whereas before it definitely didn't. So I think we'll hold off moving up any further for the moment. Let's embiggen ourselves just for a little bit while we round this corner. You're the only one there. In fact, I should probably find out what our attacks get up to when we've got maximum stacks of the Goblet of Swiftness. That's 11, 13, 14, 15. Right, let's have a look. It gets up to 1.6, so it's not huge. Should probably check what it's like when we have our law on as well. 1.68, so also not huge. And Pain Enhancer could quickly scale up. It's one of those ones where it does nothing and then it does everything just based on what's around you. So if you've got 10 things around you, that's a 30% increase in attack speed. Oh god, no. Right, let's activate Profit. And just shotgun everything around us. I overextended quite considerably there. I didn't need to worry as much as I did worry. But I definitely erred on the right side by activating Profit and making sure that I had that extra life ready to go. That is the extra life because we've of course got our cheat death permanently ready for us. Yeah, let's get that. Power pylon as well, lovely. Looks like there is a better selection of mobs in this area, so I approve of that. While I've got the shield pylon, I can afford to take my hands off the keyboard for a moment. Oops. Accidentally hit someone with a shotgun blast. But yeah, with the shield of the steed and oh god, let's as soon as I start talking, something tries to kill me. With the shield of the steed and the flare leather charge, it massively encourages us to just keep moving around with the horse, even if we're not going far, it's like tiny micro dashes. 99%. I just want one more thing to kill. Say one more thing. I just want something to kill that's... There we go. That's actually going to push it over. Let's blind you. And we'll kill you before you become a problem. Yeah, so that there was just demonstrating if I don't charge, I don't get the extra damage. Look at all these things. Okay. So this is going into Pain Enhancer. Don't think I'm going to care about any of those items, but we'll have a look at them anyway. Before we do that though, Kadala, braces.
Someday, perhaps.
No point. So life per hit goes up, armor goes up, attack speed goes up, and maximum wrath goes up. Wow, that is a Kimbo's gold. That's actually a really nice one. We might wear that when we next go to the vault. That's new, so we'll keep that. Simplicity, strength comes across here. That's just a flat damage buff for primary weapons. That's just not as good as our current one, and we've already got something else that we can re-roll. So, Selenium I think is new. That stays. And everything else goes under the hammer. Okay, well, given we put the difficulty up as much as we did, let's put it up to Torment 14, and then we'll run a regular Rift. Should be about on par with where we were, and we're getting ever so closer to 70, which is, I believe, what we need for Primal Ancients to start arriving. God knows. Oh, this is one of those terrible, terrible things that you can't navigate around as you're coming in. Shotgun him a couple of times. I actually killed him with a retaliation shield. That was very unexpected, because I'd tried to shield glare like that, which I thought was like a sensible thing to do. You know, you see they've got ranged weapons, you try and stop them shooting the ranged weapons at you. You know how it goes.
Not ready yet.
But no, he decided he was going to attack me, and then I blocked it with my shield. It's always good when Cormac does manage to pull that off. Okay, given one of them had shielding, we need to switch it around a little bit. There's good monster density in here. I'm liking it. I'm not going to be going through it massively quickly. No, thank you. I see you doing your ghostly thing. Not gonna have you shooting laser ectoplasm at me. from across the map when I can't even properly see. Get in there, get a shotgun on you. That's my plan. And just a reminder, this is all with the 50% damage reduction that we're getting from Fist of the Heavens. So, and most of the time with Aquila Cuirass. Not all the time. Just most of the time. Because every time we attack, we use the benefit of Aquila Cuirass at the moment. So it's maybe not my greatest choice. But when we embiggen ourselves, we get massive Wrath regen, which will help. So there is still a reason for us to have it on. Okay, blind you. Yeah, I'm kind of needing to do the charging around on the horse now to actually do enough damage to one-shot these guys. And we do have to one-shot them. If we don't one-shot them, then, you know, we're kind of in trouble. Pants. I will come back for those in a moment. Cormac's doing a stellar job of staying alive, actually, all things considered. Oh, God, no, I don't want to be in here. I want to be out of here. I think we actually killed everything with that shotgun blast, but that was potentially a little bit leery. I think there might be a tiny bit of server lag, because I'm noticing that sometimes my commands aren't going off precisely when I think they're supposed to be. You'll see it if my horse ends up running in place unexpectedly. Like, it's just not quite as zippy as I want. That's fine. We'll just try and be a bit more careful. Like I'm ever careful.
Not yet.
Yeah, with it being an online game, you will always be subject to the whims of the internet. Okay, not good being inside a wall a bit when the Rift Guardian appears. Ha! He hit me. He got a retaliation one in the face. Love it. Alright, let's get the ring. I'm going to grab all of this stuff and we're just going to get out. Cormac, so sorry you missed the fight at the end there. It was epic. So, none of those are braces, so we can definitely talk to Kadala about braces.
Oh, that's nice. Can I have it back?
We got 3 braces from that, just not ones that we wanted. Let's put our points in 4 levels from putting it up a difficulty. So over here, Wormwood is new, but we're just going to throw it away. Pig sticker. Pig sticker's a good choice. Hey, we got the other Unity. Amazing. Well, I'm not going to put it on Cormac yet. Until he can stay alive permanently, there is no need for us to do that. Lidless Wall can go. Renewal of the Invoker can stay. Right. So that's the other bit of the Invoker. Legs of the Invoker. We'll keep those as spares, and everything else here will get salvaged up. Actually, we can do some upgrades on the braces. Let's try that just before we do the salvaging. Let's make some Templar relics and upgrade them, because it will be better for us if Cormac is invincible now. I feel sad that I'm spending my resources on this, but given we've got both unities, it's the right move to make. So, Forge Armor, Templar Relic. We've only got enough to do 2, really. We've only got enough to do 1. Because it takes 50 per time. It's a little bit more toughness, but it's not enough for him to stay alive permanently, so we're gonna leave that off him. I'll salvage up the other one. Ah, I just need a little bit more. Okay, not to worry. We'll do a Torment 14 Greater Rift, and we'll hopefully make it at the end of the episode. No, thank you. Don't be pulling me around. Stay still, guys. Nothing in there? Okay. Don't like it when they get that frenzy thing around them. It's like miniature shield. It's totally cheating. Okay, we're gonna go up this way. Okay, everyone's dead down here. That was a bit of a waste of a shield glare, but not to worry. Ooh, that was painful. We are definitely pushing the edge of our survivability here. But we're getting to test out our survivability in a whole range of different scenarios. Namely with elemental twerkers, with those close range frenzy annoying things. Yeah, let's back off from all of that. Oh god. Right. Let's get a friend in. And I need Akrat's champion. There we go. Yeah, so we triggered a death, which is obviously not good. I'm just going to stay here, actually, until Indestructible wears off. So we've got our little friend here helping out. May as well put our points in. A little bit of extra armor will help. Now, what I'm putting in Maximum Wrath, while we've got Aquila Cuirass, it will be sort of helping, because it'll be reducing the percentage that each time we cast Wrath takes off. So it is giving us a benefit, but in the long run, maybe putting Vitality in would have been better. We've got a decent life level, so I'm not too worried about it. Right, we're ready to go again. But yeah, just a few too many things at the same time. Okay, that's back to where we were, so we're going through and down. Yeah, only a little bit terrifying. So, in that kind of situation, Akrat's Champion was our like little safety net. If I'd had it on first, it would have been better for us, just because it would have triggered before our Indestructible would have triggered. I'm just clearing these guys out in case we need to come back through later. And of course, it's got a much faster cooldown. Much faster, 45 seconds. So it has a faster cooldown, but I suppose it's not significantly faster. Oh god, done it again. Right, back up. So that was just mortar. That was a mortar at long range. Clean took us out. If I hadn't spent the resources going in, then we probably would have been fine. We would have tanked it with Aquila Cuirass, and I think it's 50% damage reduction we get from it. As it was, we were below the threshold. We got hit, and it just one-shot us. Smack on through. Well, in a couple of moments, we'll be able to get back in there. And I suppose this is the kind of thing that Stone Gauntlets will definitely help out with, because they'll just be directly improving our armor over time. In addition, when we've got Unity, that'll be another 50% damage reduction that's coming in flat across the board. Okay, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Now this time, I activated Akrat's Champion first. So we end up with Aquila Cuirass sitting and helping us. And it makes all the difference.
Not yet.
We don't have it on anymore, so I can't be too cocky. I really want to save it for the Rift Guardian, which is not going to be too far away. Whether that ends up being a mistake or not is anyone's guess. Let's move on through. Oh god, this is going to be a horrible place to fight the Rift Guardian. Let's go to another realm where everything is horrible and all verticality and... Okay. Bang! Got him. Okay, so we got plenty of things, and we got 2 sets of braces from that. So... Yes, I know your name is Urshi. Thank you, Urshi. I appreciate it. That's an Obsidian Ring of the Zodiac. Which is amazing for us. Because that's part of what we need. So, Aurek, Kadala, knowing that we've got an Obsidian Ring of the Zodiac there, let's talk to you about braces.
That's too expensive.
The Cooley Prowlers are not what I need. Okay, let's have a look at this. Obsidian Ring of the Zodiac. It's got cooldown automatically on it. It's got resource cost reduction on it, which we're going to re-roll into a socket. The critical hit chance is also low, but I want the critical hit chance because of pain enhancer. I don't mind losing 5%. I'm going to lose 12% toughness. That's pretty nasty. But we'll make it work. Sash of knives up here. In you go. And the rest of these aren't really that interesting, but obviously, where are you, Shen? Shen. Take this out.
I can't do that.
Resource cost reduction into a socket. Come on, give me a socket. We need more Imperial Rubies. Of course we do. Luckily, oh, we can only make 2. This is going to be painful. I might have to re-roll some gems. I mean, we can use it for the moment. Okay. So I don't get distracted. Convention of Elements, you're going to come up here. St. Archie's Gauge, I think you're new. Let's sort you out. Yeah, you're new. So you're across. Memphis of Twilight's going to get salvaged. They're going to get salvaged. Children's Hands, salvage, 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 salvage. Pain Enhancer is waiting to go in, of course. So let's clear our space, and then we're going to go to Act 2. And, oh, we are in Act 2. In that case, I need Essence of Ruby. And what else do I need? Let's remind. Any gem times 9 and any one of the following. So let's not do it any higher than we need to. We just need Imperial gems. Yeah, we got plenty of these. So let's try this again. Come on, give me a socket. This is not funny game. And now we're out of Veiled Crystals. Okay, so I guess Pain Enhancer is off for the moment. But we do have the Obsidian Ring of the Zodiac, so there is that going for us. Actually, we have plenty of Arcane Dust. Let's switch over the Arcane Dust. So we will need a Death's Breath, Arcane Dust, and rare equipable item. So we need rare items. Let's just very quickly run out and grab some. We should be able to find some without too much trouble. I mean, sometimes the game just decides it's not going to like you. Well, that's not the right type of item, but better than nothing. All I want is a rare item. Just one rare item will do. Doesn't have to be a good one. Hell, you know, we could buy one. There's one. Right, back to town we go. I really want to get this socket this time. It might not happen, but we can give it our best. So, convert arcane dust. Two more attempts. So many resources gone. So many resources gone. Okay, we can do more dust. Did I? No, I put them back, didn't I? Because I tidied. Let's bring the entire stack with us. Eventually, we're going to just run out of resources. This is really not looking good for us. Okay, well, rather than sit and make you guys sit through trial after trial after trial, I'm going to do this off camera, and if I run out of resources, I run out of resources. Hopefully I won't, but thank you very much for watching. I do hope you have enjoyed this. As always, if you have, be sure to give a big thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, go ahead and do so, and you'll be told when the next episode goes live. Otherwise, I'll see you next time for another episode of Diablo 3. See you soon.